visiting team facing the home team. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Simmons. Back to Antetokounmpo. Wall with the steal. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Now, here's Wall. Driving in. Oh, wow.
John Wall.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Outside Baylor. Wall with the steal. And the dunk by Rose.
Assisted.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Now here's Simmons. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Shooting for the home team.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Mitchell.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Richmond.
Assist from.
And it's Richmond finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Now here's Richmond. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Leonard. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Baylor. To the inside. No good from Simmons. Richmond outside. Now Robertson. Knocked away. It's Solomon Antetokounmpo by himself. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Down.
That was worth the price of admission.
Assisted by Oscar Robertson.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Simmons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Leonard the bounce pass. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The assist from Kawhi.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Robertson left side. Richmond for three. 6 to shoot. That three off the mark.
And I think think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Over in the corner, onto the Kumbo. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Away team ball. Checking in for the away team.
And here's Wall. One of the defenders. Oh!
My goodness. Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Morant with it. Pass to Oakley. From about 19 feet. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And it's Rose penetrating. An even 3-on-3 break. Morant outside. And it's all evened up. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
And he drives in. Pass to Lanier.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Oakley. Middleton with it. Shot clock at 6. Over Rose. Another shot. Lanier, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Morant. Doubled by Howard. Outside Oakley. Takes the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Here's Rose. They get it back. And stolen by Oakley. Out to the right wing. Middleton outside. Over Rose. Middleton can't get it to go. To the left wing. Here's DeBusschere. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
3 points.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there. They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Moncrief. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Richmond with the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Morant. Mitch Richmond getting it to go from deep. No good from Lucas. Here's Moncrief. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Lanier. Now, here is Oakley. And again, unable to change momentum here. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The try by Simmons.
Away team foul.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Second free throw, no good.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Pass to Marion. Fires the three. A rebound by Bill Russell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Now Robertson still looking for his first bucket in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Inside. Outside for Simmons. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution for the away team.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Howard. Here's the break. Here's DeBusschere.
Home team foul.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal
It's going to
foul.
be on Bill Russell.
Second team foul.
And guys, it's really amazing the
Shooting
effect
for the away
that
team.
Busher has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Oakley. Here's Lanier. Just 5 to shoot. Oakley misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It goes on Chris
Third
Middleton.
team foul.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Shooting for the home team.
And the second free throw, good.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
And here's Wall. And the basket by Rose.
Assist goes
8
to
points for Derrick
John
Rose.
Wall.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Pass to Lucas. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Derrick Rose.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
Love outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Rose. Elbow shot. Chamberlain tips it back in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Wall. Got a hand on it. With the drive. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here is Love. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team. Now into the lineup for your home team.
Robertson with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
Oscar Robertson.
It's good.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Giannis right side. Giannis is double. Outside for Simmons.
Away team foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Giannis. He's got 11.
You've got to do a better job of just taking care of the basketball. 4 points off of those turnovers.
Away team foul.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
First personal
And
foul.
not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Thank you, David. Richmond outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. Richmond's got 10 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Robertson outside. Richmond outside. Back to Robinson. Great tee that time from Leonard.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
It's Pippen with the drive. They get it back. Off with the layup. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Russell, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. It's blocked.
You know, some might say he plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Lanier.
Wall with the steal. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Rose. Down low. And Chamberlain with the stop.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Middleton outside. With 1 on the clock. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so that's the end of the first half. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Chambers, and stolen by Oakley. Here's Levine. Chamberlain with the block.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Wallace with it, guarded by Chamberlain. Here's Middleton. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now Moncrief. Here's Wall. Buries it down low. Wall's got his second bucket.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Love outside. Into the lane. Here's Oakley. Chamberlain with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Now here's Middleton. To the inside. Starks. Robinson with the block. Here's Robertson. He gets it in there. Robertson's got 7 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Inside. And so out of bounds it goes.
Ball is turned over.
They'll keep possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Richmond for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Love. Here's Levine. Looking to end the run. Oscar Robertson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Robertson's got 4 this quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Oakley. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Outside for Richmond. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 16.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. The pull-up. Good on the jump shot. Pippen's got 6.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Oakley. Second shot opportunity. And it's Love getting it to go.
That's the activity of Kevin Love that I simply admire. This guy bails him out of a lot of possessions, and he doesn't allow them to come up empty.
Richmond outside. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Here's Levine. Here's Oakley. On the wing, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
John Starks on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Richmond for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Mitch Richmond really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad! Substitution for the away team.
And the home team has possession. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
Outside Rose. Over to the wing. Down low. It's rebounded by Leonard. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Derrick Rose.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Pass to Rose. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Howard. Back to DeBusschere. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Here's Leonard. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, good luck stopping that. Kawhi Leonard huge, strong hands in total command of the basketball. Go ahead.
A pass to DeBush. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Here's Baylor. Here's Giannis. Goes up again. Now Russell. Outside for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. And it's Russell with that extra effort.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Get ready for the dance floor.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
.43 seconds left in the third quarter. Richmond outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Richmond's got 12 points here in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Pass to Love. Shoots over Pippen. Goes back up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Foul.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Richmond, and Richmond with the stuff.
Assist goes to
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here's the home team. And here's Leonard. Outside, Simmons. To the inside. And that one goes long. Outside Rose. Pass to Wall. Ring shot on the way. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Simmons with it. Now, here is Russell. He's covered by Rose. And here's Giannis. 6 to shoot. Takes it out to Leonard. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
Rose, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the dunk by Rose.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
The assist from
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. Rose with the ball. Baylor picks him up. And it's Rose missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Here's Wall. And he comes up with the deuce.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Wall with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
The away team.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Robertson outside. Richmond outside. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Inside. And finished off by Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Hey, yo, right here.
Robertson outside. Richmond for 3.
Mitch Richmond.
Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Lucas. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Robertson. The shot from the low post is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Lucas. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Oakley. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Now here's Richmond. Pulls up. Robertson outside. Shoots over Morant. It's hauled in by Lanier. Now Middleton.
Away team.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal
And
foul.
last season, Middleton
First team
adding
foul.
to his game. Played more of a playmaking role.
Team.
Great assist
Chris
numbers
Middleton.
for him.
2 shots.
And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense. Kind of gives you a different look.
And timeout called by Chris Finch.
Away team.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Richmond outside. From downtown. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Tipped away. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Uncovered. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Mitchell Robinson.
Richmond's got 29.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Takes it inside. And Richmond with the stuff.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Russell trying to free himself up. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter. Richmond outside. .143 left in the fourth. It's Richmond on the wing. Back to Pippen. Shot clock at 6.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Richmond for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Bill Russell slams it in.
From Ben Simmons.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for a high percentage shot.
Giannis high post. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 21 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's Russell. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely played it and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Wall. Outside Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Derrick Rose, over 80% from the free throw line over his career. He makes you pay for those fouls.
And both free throws good for Rose. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Howard with the steal. Rose attacking. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Leonard. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard with no one around. Drains the three-pointer.
Kawhi Leonard very comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy is so good even without a dribble.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many